rock star.
Hi there, folks. It just fell out because I'm old.
Always a rock star.
I don't like it at all, but there isn't anything you can do about it, is there?
At 70 years old,
Your spirit and your wisdom, all that stuff gets better. But you are falling apart physically.
Grace Slick isn't the sex symbol she used to be.
When you're old, you should be heard and not seen. When you're young, you should be seen and not heard, because you're kind of dumb when you're young because you don't know anything.
She has no illusions that her days of sex, drugs, and rock and roll
How I looked was all manufactured by me.
are long gone.
When you look at somebody, you either want them for sex, you think maybe they can do something for you financially, you think maybe they can do something for your career. He said old people can't do anything for you.
So now, off the stage and in her Malibu home,
Create yourself. You can be anything you want.
the rock legend has reinvented herself.
I don't have to look good. I draw. This looks like a bunch of different people drew this stuff. Because I don't have a style. It's a series of pictures that I did when I was upset. My daughter was mad at me.
Turning her life into art.
I came out of the 50s very straight. And you go into the 60s and it's nuts. It's like falling into Wonderland.
Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Instead of singing White Rabbit,
Chasing rabbits.
I think the white rabbit represents Alice's curiosity.
she's painting it.
And she follows him and it gets nuts. And I had the same life.
The friends she lost to the 60s.
This image is called Wood Nymph, I think. And I saw more of that, the kind of sprite, little devilish kind of person. The sacrifice to Morpheus, that is a picture of Jim Morrison. Dark, very dark, because he did have a dark side.
Now, alive in acrylic.
He was very bright. He was interested in what you said. He listened when you talked.
And the concerts the world will never forget.
Oh, Monterey, yeah, because that was the best of all those festivals. It was as exciting for us as it was, I think, for the audience.
Are selling in galleries around the country.
You know, I draw this stuff and sometimes they like it.
But you won't find Woodstock
500,000 people. That doesn't mean it was good, it just means it was big.
on Grace Slick's palette.
We were supposed to go on at 9 o'clock at night. Didn't go on until 6 o'clock in the morning. Stayed on stage all night, no bathroom. And taking lots of drugs. I was surprised we were able to perform at all.
Even now, 4 decades after the Summer of Love, she doesn't romanticize Woodstock's message.
Crosby, Stills, Nash, we are stardust, we are golden, and we got to get ourselves back to the garden, and 500,000 strong, and blah, blah, blah. What overrides all of that is that we have nervous systems that are Cro-Magnon. There's always a lion at the door. We better prepare, we better bomb somebody, you know. Massive brains and a nervous system of a rabbit.
In 1969, she never burned a bra.
No, you don't burn bras. If you want to be a lawyer, you ought to be in law school. And you have too much homework to go out and burn bras.
And even now, looking back, her early days with Jefferson Airplane were some of the best years of her life. But she doesn't miss singing for Starship.
We built this city on rock and roll.
We built this city on rock and roll, and I thought it was awful.
Standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now.
I don't like Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, because I can stop you with a big truck. We're gonna be together forever. Oh, come on, please.
12 years sober and 70, Grace Slick is more herself than she's ever been.
Sure, go ahead, have plastic surgery. Have your stomach sucked out, have your hair dyed, do whatever you need to do. It's just some meat. Inside, you is still the same.
Once a rock star,
Some of this can't be filmed, actually, but
Yeah.
you seem to be doing it anyway.
always a rock star. Grace Slick teetered over the edge of a generation, only she surfaced from the rabbit hole and lived to paint about it.
Every time you go around, you learn a little more.
In Malibu, Stacy Butler, CBS 2 News.
Oh, yes, I do.